Let's do this. Let's do this Evelynn gameplay. YouTube, what is up? It's Martin East, FF $20 reviews. They keep going. They're not dying. People still want them. Take your coaching advice. How you split against full armor Malphite? You don't. You spread your cheeks. Alright, we got the Evelynn jungle. Let's see what you attempt to do with this. I'll tell you right now that their composition against Evelynn is like incredibly good. Just FYI. The lane I would probably focus the most on. I'd be tempted. I don't know how your clear looks if you start blue side, but I would be very tempted to aim my aggression at bot lane more than top and more than mid. But we're going to see how this plays out anyways. Well, the reason I'm saying that before the game starts is because Anivia is kind of a pain to gank because of the passive sometimes, and Alawi's obviously a pain because it's Alawi and she'll 2v1 you all the time. And then of course you have Zac, who's OP in the jungle right now. So they just got a really good comp for you, in my opinion. Let me turn my Skype on busy so it doesn't make that noise. Okay. Oh yeah, the Yeti will happen when we get to 500, of course. So you're starting Golem side, going through red. I don't like this too much. Whatever this is. Unless you had already planned on going to Scuttle. Yeah, you clearly didn't. You would probably be level 3 by now if we had just cleared. The first thing I'm going to tell you, based on what I'm seeing here, is that you're doing the thing where you try to do too much too fast, I think, and you don't want to do that. Focus on hitting level 3. Focus on just getting the clear done instead of like gank. If we're not going to invade, which, you know, Zac had started Golem side anyways, and we could know that because these guys were in lane early. But like, let's not run around in the future. Let's not run around level 2. Let's optimize our clear. You're skipping Raptors, it looks like. So unless you're doing like, oh yeah, you're just kind of running around. So, yeah, step 1 obviously is optimizing your clear. Zemnis the Great, welcome to Nisi Sub Train. I hope you like it, dude. Drop the sub pipe train for him, please. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. First thing we got to do is you got to practice your clear norms. I don't know what combination of runes that you want to go. It looks like, I can't tell, but I'm not sure if you're going like Strength of the Aegis in your masteries or anything like that either. But make sure that we're practicing our clear in norms so that we don't get in this situation. And furthermore, when we start Golem side like this, where no matter wherever you start, never just run around the map level 2 like that. When you see your team fighting, fuck that shit. One thing that I'm a big proponent on in my lessons is that you get farm, you hit power spikes, then you gank. Yeah, you can roam around and maybe pick up some like cheesy first blood somewhere sometimes, but the jungle isn't really conducive to like just wild running around and fighting shit anymore. It's more about power farming, getting levels. And if you're going to be gank heavy, the ganks kind of come in line with your pathing. So here you catch Zac. You do a good job of doing that. And you go invade right away, which is kind of... Oh, no, take his Gromp. Oh, okay. This is kind of fun. Cool. So you get his flash, you get his heal, that's good. I kind of like the play. Their play is a little bit better. Future reference, by the way. In this situation, one thing to always remember about Anivia low level is that it's always more important to dodge this. Well, yeah, versus Anivia low levels, it's always important to dodge this as opposed to trying to run around it. So, like, in this situation, he's kind of checkmated you with the wall. It's normally better to just, like, you know, you're positionally, yeah, they're going to close space a little bit if you do this, but it's better than getting hit by the stun and then tanking the burst from Anivia level 5 here. So the better move is to actually just kind of wait on the wall for a second, then run around once it whiffs. Because if you do this, he's pretty much lined you up here. Like he walls and Qs right away. So you know when Anivia wall Qs, 9 times out of 10, he's walling with the intent of blocking your escape. So all you really want to do is just stand where this little red circle is here. So because you get hit there, watch how much damage you take from the E. See that? See what I'm saying? That's why, see the red? That's why I'm saying most of the time it's better to just wait a second and then move. Vayne had no condemn up, I'm pretty sure. Or, yeah, she didn't have it up. It sometimes lies here on the cooldowns. But, yeah, that's pretty much what killed you, getting hit by that combo. But yeah, this is a reason why I don't like just running around and ganking. Another thing that you're doing wrong, you're probably new to jungle. I can kind of tell with how you're running around. You really want to optimize your clear path and hit, like, and make just, it's like goal oriented. All right. So what you're doing is just like, hey, I'm going this way. And then you like run over here and then you're like, hey, I'm going this way. And then you run somewhere else, but it's waypoints. Like you just go golems, chickens, wolves, and then Gromp, okay? And if you're gonna go this side and go like Gromp, wolves, or wolves, Gromp, then you want to do Rift Scuttler, and then you want to do like their chickens, their golems, shit like that. Like you want to do clears that are focused on getting more than just like a camp or like 2 camps. And as you're like moving to gank, you also want to be clearing camps along the way. That means that your ganks are smoother because you're hitting power spikes. Like, oh, I'm going to hit level 6 here. Oh, I'm going to get a blue buff here and a red buff. Oh, I'm going to hit my next item or whatever. So this is why I say it's very important that we don't just kind of run around aimlessly and that we plan our clear paths appropriately. So like right here, you do it again. You're just running to help when Zac's already a level ahead of you. You're just running to help when you really should be thinking, I need to farm up and get XP and then hit a gank. So like right here, you're about to do it. You're about to hit level 5. You hit level 5. You walk by a camp again and you act like you're going to gank this guy, but you're never going to gank this guy because he's level 7 and he's like 95% HP. What you should be focused on, again, is just clearing and keeping up in levels, then finding a gank. You've already kind of fallen way far behind, or farther behind than you should have. So you run around. Next time, leech this XP. There's no point of skipping it. It's just getting dumped. If you skip it, that's kind of bad. And now we're farming up. We are getting close to level 6, looks like. Yeah, you're not gonna gank with that mana pool. And I don't know where you're going with that mana pool. You walk over a pink ward, you can see it. And yeah, that Anivia is stupid because he just saw you there. So yeah, you walked over pink, which, you know, one thing you can do, anytime you go into a bush, attack click it as you're walking by it. Attack click it. And then you'll automatically target that shit. Okay, you're backing here, and I'm not sure why. You should probably clear your camps. So you should probably clear Gromp, and then clear Wolves, then back for level 7, and then you can do an inlane gank or whatever you want to do. But backing when you have XP on the table is normally kind of bad when you can clear. Because your red buff was going to die out anyways. Look what you're about to do. Look how inefficient this is. You're about to walk past your level 7, and you're about to do a gank on a level 8. So you got a level 8, level 7, and level 6. And it's a Lowy who's really good at 2v1s. So you don't really want this right now. You see what I mean? You're just wasting time, wasting time, wasting time. Could be farming, could be farming. See what I'm saying? We've been doing a lot of this game, where we're just kind of running around chicken with our head cut off. And the reality of Evelynn is that we need to clear smoothly, and then we do our in-lane shit where we just get behind somebody and burst them down. And since you have Ignite, that would be super juicy for you. But you're not playing to your strengths here. So now, you clear a camp, you skip one again. Look at how you keep doing this, and how you keep trying to help everything. Common mistake in the jungle. So now you skipped 2 camps. Oh, you skipped 1 camp randomly. Don't know why. And now we're gonna gank this guy. So we invade the blue. I don't know if you're duo with the Bard or what, why you guys are working together like that. So here, you get their blue. This is kind of funny. So you get their blue, but like, they saw you doing it. Like, they're, you know, Zach saw you doing it. Anivia's coming over, is level 9. Diana's level 8. You get the blue, and you should be happy with that, but then you guys, like, turn into them for some reason. And you don't just, like, let it go. Bard can get out. He has Wall, or he has Magical Journey. And you should be thinking, like, how are my teammates going to try to escape every fight? And you basically let a tank who has a passive face tank a lot of your damage, and you front load all your damage onto him. But, like, even if you get him down, he's going to have his passive here, 100%. And you don't even get his passive. And again, a lot of the big problem with this game that I've seen so far is that we have a level disadvantage that we shouldn't have. That was some ugly Diana play right there. Cool. So you do get the kill. Let it go and push. It's not happening. Okay, you leave the XP for your Jhin, and then you ping Dragon. If they rotate to it right away, it's fine, but even still, you're tanking a lot of damage. Vayne might try to contest, and he does. But Jhin outlevels him, so you're good. The dragon seemed risky to me. Thanks, anchovy cheese. Yeah, I'll check it out, dude. I'll put you on the list. Today's gonna be a little weird because of the Boost Day Tuesday, but we'll get to you. If not today, we'll get to you tomorrow. Like, first thing tomorrow. So you're skipping camps again? Yeah, a lot of this game is just you skipping camps and, like, running by shit for some reason. Really clean up your pathing. Also, maybe find some Evelynn mains or some Evelynn players and just watch their clear, because they're gonna know much more about the clearing with Evelynn than I will. So figure out like what Evelynn, like find, use op.gg or something like that, and just find like an Evelynn player and just see how he clears and copy his clear, or like some of his clears, like mainly the ones that aren't invades. Like find the times where he doesn't like invade and then just copy that and figure out how he goes about it. So here you're about to lead with your ult again and front load your damage onto Zach, and I already knew you were gonna do that, and I don't know why you keep doing that. What you're really looking for is to hit a 2-man ult at the very least when like Karma and Zach try to split off. But you keep putting it all into Zach, and it's just silly to me because you're not getting much value, and he still has his passive, I'm pretty sure. You go a little too deep there. And then you get spam pinged, the classic. That was a nice bar ult, holy shit. That was actually a really nice bar ult. Nice try. Probably should have tried to leave after you got the quick pick on too. So mechanically, let's talk about this situation. Again, we're skipping camps all day this game. I mean, you really shouldn't be ever doing that. And now, yeah, Vayne out levels you. Shouldn't really be happening. You should be even level with him. So you make a good trade and you make the right move in running away, but then you re-engage with support Karma next to him, so he's always going to get shielded. He's always going to get assisted in some way, either by an exhaust, ignite, or whatever. And yeah, right on schedule. Pretty good play with a Bard. I don't know what killed him. So you do, let me guess, you're gonna do like 2 camps. Nope, you did 3. Are you gonna do a full clear? No, you're not. Yeah, my man. This game definitely comes down to that. We need to in the future on Evelynn, we need to make sure that we're not just running around like a chicken with our head cut off. Because there's not much feedback that I can give you because you're playing your clears so bad. That's really what's hurting you more. That's hurting you more than the team fight stuff. I mean, you know, you're ulting kind of badly and sometimes you mechanically overplay, but the thing is, the times that you overplay, it's because, like, you don't have enough damage, enough stats because you're underleveled farther than you should be. Zach's level 12 over you. Shouldn't really happen. You guys got about even clear speed from my experience. You get walled in. You're looking for a fight, but there's not one there. You don't want this fight, like, at all, because he's going to blow you up. And it keeps happening. And the reason this keeps happening is because we've just skipped so much XP all game. So there, Jax dies. Look at how you keep running around without a purpose. You start a camp and then quit it. You skip a camp. Oh, nope, you did it that time. There, notice how very little damage you're doing even with your full combo of like Ignite and Proto Belt. It's because he's 4 levels ahead of you, dog. You need to eat your milk, or drink your milk and eat your Wheaties, or drink your Wheaties, eat your milk. I don't care. We're not doing either right now. So you guys get a nice little Multi-kill going. Get bottom turret down. Just dope. Problem is, they scale like incredibly hard with the Nivea, Vayne, Zac, and the Wowie. Alright, so now we're floating. We're chilling. We're hanging out. We're looking for an opportunity, but there is none. If you go for... Yeah, Diana's pretty much suiciding. There's like no way. Yeah. There's no way. Jin's ulting and it's ugly. So you can pretty much know when Diana engages a level behind, probably not going to get a kill, especially when she's 0-6. Pretty sure Nivea has egg too. That's why she's playing it that way. Bard's suiciding, sort of. Notice how we're just kind of floating in mid, not really doing anything, not really getting farm, not really pushing anything. Even though it's 4v5, you're never going to win it. They get Baron. That's pretty much GG. Alright, dude. You must be new-ish to the jungle. Must be new-ish. Or you live and die by, like, getting fed off of early cheesy ganks or something, right? So, what you need to do now is you need to go back and find some fucking Evelynn player on, like, op.gg or something, and you need to optimize your clear. Practice it. The only sandbox mode shit we got going for us is that we can go into customs. Take a friend with you that'll give you a leash, and just do, you know, try to do a semi-reasonable leash, and then just work on your clear, okay? And copy, like I said, op.gg, find guys like champion enthusiast guys that play Evelynn all the time, and just watch their clear a couple times. Just watch it, see how they move, see how they get through the jungle, because you were like struggling to clear, and see what runes and everything that they use. I'm not entirely sure like what's standard on Evelynn right now, but that doesn't really matter, right? Now, once you get that shit done, you need to emphasize clearing, then ganking. Clearing, then ganking. Don't try to run around the map and help your team. Don't. Clear, then find spots. Trust me on this one. You will thank me later. It will help you immensely. As for the Ignite, you can take Ignite if you like, or Flash. I personally think that Flash is a little bit better. I think that you can do plenty without the Ignite. However, you can still take Ignite. It's not the end of the world at low elo. I take Smite heal and use the heal to simulate a leash. That way I can do it solo. That, Freo, is both the noobiest shit that I've ever heard and also amazing at the same time. That's fucking hilarious. As long as you don't heal anymore after that. Oh, yeah, you're Diamond 5 and you're an ADC guy. Got it. So, basically, you're like Silver and Jungle. And that's how it looks. I mean, no offense. It happens to a lot of people. But the good news is you're already doing what many of your Diamond 5 partners won't be doing, which is they will not go through and figure out how to play other roles, and they will basically become trapped in their own stupidity. But like here, it's just... that's really all it is. It's really... Honestly, the jungle is not that advanced right now. It's really not. It's more advanced when your jungle opponent is good. Then it becomes like a lot of mind games and shit, and you can get outplayed really easily. But generally speaking, like, that doesn't really happen. Like, junglers won't metagame against you until like Diamond 2. Sometimes they'll occasionally do some fancy shit to you, but most of the time it's just you clear optimally, you find a gank, you clear optimally, you find a gank. That's it. That's it. And then, you know, you'll polish up your team fighting and everything as you go. But what's going to hold you back is just... One thing that'll hold you back is not practicing your clear a few times. It'll hold you back if you don't practice your clear a few times. And then the other thing will hold you back is if you become obsessed with just running around ganking shit, because you'll fall behind in XP, and like junglers like Hecarim, like Zac, like Gragas, like all those junglers will just outlevel you flat, and then you won't do anything. They will literally just take up so much space in every fight that you'll just be useless. So that's kind of why you lose this. Once you do those things that I'm telling you, the jungle, it'll feel like a completely different beast. I promise you. So just clear, ignore, like you can find ganks, but they have to be synchronized with spikes. So like you do golems red, chickens, wolves blue, then scuttle, and then you're level 4. That's like a level 4 clear. And then you just show up top with double buffs level 4. And if you can get the clear right, you're going to show up top level 4 with ignite and like be able to cheese somebody. Or you can do like some sort of level 3 cheese where you go golems, I think it's like red, and then I think it's chicken scuttle or just scuttle. I'm not sure. I think it's chicken scuttle. And then you go bottom and you have like the level 3 cheese gank at bottom. But it needs to be power spiked. And then as soon as that gank's over, you back and then you do a full clear, and then, you know, just keep trying to find little windows, but keep it short, and then prioritize farming. All right, YouTube, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for donating everything. Make sure to subscribe and all that bullshit. Visit the stream, etc. I'm out. Peace. Crackers.